Good afternoon, Mike Mafia, and I apologize for being late. I actually had a lot of trouble sleeping last night because, well, I felt like I was going to get some sort of midnight breaking news that DeMar DeRozan got signed and traded to the Brooklyn Nets or something like that. Although that can't technically happen. So the goal of this video today is to catch you guys up on everything that's happened so far. So before we get to the content, just a reminder, I'm giving away multiple copies of NBA 2K22. All you have to do to enter is just follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I post some funny stuff. Like, look at this meme I posted onto my story last night. You see, that's what you get for following me on Instagram or Twitter. In addition to that, I am live right now on the Laced Up podcast with my buddies Get Like Hoop and Mike Corzembo. We're talking free agency. We are bringing you guys in on calls. It's going to be awesome. A link is going to be in the description down below or in the end screen. Now that we get all that out of the way, cue the intro. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? So in this video, we're going to be bringing you guys information that we got pertaining to each and every signing for free agency up until the point that this video was published, and the rest we're going to be covering in a live. So let's start with some Golden State Warriors news, as I think they made one of the sneakiest additions to their team by adding Otto Porter Jr. on a one-year prove-it deal for a veteran minimum. So Otto Porter is currently 27 years old, and to be honest, he's had a couple of seasons where he was just terrible. He was traded last year from the Chicago Bulls to the Orlando Magic, but I think it's a really good low-risk, high-reward player to have on your bench, especially if he's just going to be a backup to Andrew Wiggins and Kelly Oubre and Draymond Green. In addition to that, we just got breaking news that Steph Curry is returning to the Golden State Warriors on a huge 4-year, $215 million contract, which will take him to the end of his career, more or less. And he is officially the first player in NBA history to have signed two $200 million plus contracts throughout his entire career. And this puts to bed those really annoying Los Angeles Lakers rumors and LeBron James trying to recruit him to the Los Angeles Lakers. So I'm really glad that that's done. And I think this is something that we all expected to happen. I'm pretty confident that nobody thought that Steph Curry was going to go to some other team, especially because he is arguably, in my opinion, he is the greatest Golden State Warrior of all time. But transitioning away from the Golden State Warriors, the Los Angeles Lakers probably made their best addition last night when they were able to sign free agent forward Kent Bazemore on a one-year veteran minimum deal. Now, get this, Kent Bazemore, according to Champ Charania, turned down more money in years, which would have been 2 years from the Golden State Warriors, because he believed that he will have a bigger role and an opportunity to win a championship with the Lakers, and Bazemore is betting on himself. Very interesting, because both the Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Lakers are two teams that Bazemore has played for before. As a matter of fact, Bazemore kind of started his career as being like this crazy cheerleader for the Golden State Warriors. And I'm not gonna lie, this is a remarkable addition for the Los Angeles Lakers. This is one of the younger players they were able to acquire this offseason at the age of 31 years old, a player that shot over 40% from three last year and had a defensive box plus minus of a 1.3, without a doubt the best addition the Lakers have made, and yet another addition that was a former Laker. And get this, Wayne Ellington and Kent Bazemore were teammates on the Lakers a few years after Dwight Howard made his first departure from the Los Angeles Lakers to sign with the Houston Rockets, and now four Lakers that were once Lakers, Trevor Ariza, Kent Bazemore, Dwight Howard, and Wayne Ellington, are currently on the Lakers on veteran minimums. In addition to this, I need to give you guys a bit of an update. The New Orleans Pelicans now are able to add Devontae Graham in the sign and trade, with New Orleans sending a first-round pick to Charlotte and Devontae Graham going to the Pelicans. When I talked to Get Like Hoop, and we're going to be talking about this in the live stream, he wasn't crazy about the idea. He wasn't excited about the idea, but at least they have somebody to kind of replace Lonzo Ball. Devontae Graham was remarkable before before LaMelo Ball came in to the Charlotte Hornets. So I'm expecting great things from Devontae this year, and hopefully he's a good fit alongside Zion Williamson. It's better than nothing. I still don't think Zion Williamson is really that excited about the offseason that the Pelicans have been having thus far. Now, unfortunately for the Los Angeles Lakers, a target that they wanted, Rudy Gay, has agreed to a deal with the Utah Jazz as opposed to the Los Angeles Lakers. He's going to be signing a 2-year, $12 million deal with the Utah Jazz. I honestly think this is a better situation for him. Rudy Gay is coming from the San Antonio Spurs. The Utah Jazz run a similar system to what the San Antonio Spurs were running, so I feel like he's going to be a remarkable fit for a contending team in the Western Conference, and the lights aren't nearly as bright in Utah, so I think this is a better fit for him than LA. Now, the Los Angeles Lakers did miss out on Patty Mills as he decided to sign with the Brooklyn Nets on a 2-year, $12 million deal, but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we just got a crazy bomb from Adrian Wojnarowski as the Los Angeles Lakers were in desperate need for some youth, but we just got 2 consecutive bombs. Bomb number 1 is Carmelo Anthony, ladies and gentlemen, has agreed to a 1-year deal with the Los Angeles Lakers. According to Adrian Wojnarowski, the 37-year-old Carmelo Anthony is joining LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, Wayne Ellington, Trevor Ariza, Dwight Howard, Kent Bazemore, and another Laker that was just recently announced by Adrian Wojnarowski as well, Malik Monk, has officially agreed to a deal with the Los Angeles Lakers. Sources tell ESPN Malik Monk is probably going to be the youngest Los Angeles Laker. He was literally drafted in the 2017 NBA draft and really didn't get a lot of playing time throughout his career, averaging about 17.8 minutes per game throughout his career and about 9 points per game. But I'm excited to get a 23-year-old on the Los Angeles Lakers that was a former lottery pick that was extremely promising when he played for the University of Kentucky. And I think most of all, I'm just excited to get some youth on the team because everybody on our team was starting to look like they were 35, 36, 37. So the combination of Carmelo Anthony and Malik Monk hitting the internet at the same time is definitely sending shockwaves throughout the NBA. Currently, the Los Angeles Lakers are looking stacked, and the fact that they were able to add all of these players on veteran minimums is absolutely astonishing to me. I think Malik Monk in this situation is betting on himself, putting himself in a good situation, trying to potentially, I know this is a bit of a stretch, but potentially fill the Kentavious Caldwell-Pope role that was going to be left vacant for the Lakers. Hit free agency again after being placed in a good situation, playing alongside Russell Westbrook and LeBron James and Anthony Davis, but the playmakers being LeBron James and Russell Westbrook. And as a result, he'd be able to hit the open market and probably sign for significantly more money next year. So personally, if I'm a Laker fan, I think originally I was very, very frustrated with the fact that we were going to be very top heavy, but now I'm extremely pleased with this addition and with our offseason. The fact that we added all these players off of veteran minimums is remarkable. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about all this news. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.